Hey everybody, Mike here. So I got another jump starter on the bench today. Now this one was sent out to me by AstroAI. I've reviewed a few of their products in the past. I've been pretty impressed with the quality of everything they've sent me so far. Let me go ahead and say thank you to AstroAI for sending this out. Now with that being said, let's go ahead and dive into the review and I'll tell you what I've thought about this thing so far and what all it's capable of. There's a ton of brands that offer these jumpstart packs nowadays. While they're all pretty much almost all the same, a lot of them have their own subtle differences in things that they offer that the other company doesn't have. So that being said, let's go and dive into the specs on this one real quick. And then before this video is over, I'll take this thing out to the truck and I'll show you exactly how this thing hooks up and what you need to know to be able to operate this thing correctly. This is the S8 Ultra model that AstroAI came out with. Now they do have an S8 that's not the Ultra model, and basically the specs on that one are about half of what this one here is capable of. This has a capability of 4,000 amps on a 12-volt system. The internal battery on this thing is capable of 24,000 milliamp hours. That's a pretty good sized battery, and in fact what's nice about that is not only can you jumpstart a vehicle that's got up to a 10-liter gas motor in it, it's also capable of doing up to an 8-liter diesel motor as well. That covers pretty much 99% of most of the vehicles that a lot of us are going to use on a daily basis, with the exception of some of your larger semis and bigger equipment. But for everything I've got here on my farm, including pickups, SUVs, and tractors, this is more than capable of jumpstarting anything I've got here on my property. The nice thing about this thing too is it doesn't have to just be a jump pack. This battery is actually capable of charging a lot of your devices as well. So if you look at this thing, let's go ahead and walk around this. On the front here, you'll see just a button on the front, and you push that, it's going to show you your battery life here on the front display here. And it's going to let you know whether you got 25% all the way up to the 100% battery life. On this side here, you'll see where it's labeled jumper cable. And when you open that port up here, you'll have a spot where you can take your jumper cable leads, and they only plug in one way, and that'll just plug in right here on the side like so. And we'll go over these more in detail here in just a minute. On this side here, you've got another port that's for your 15 volt or 10 amp circuits. What that's going to do is you've got another adapter here, which is basically like your cigarette lighter adapter, a 12 volt adapter. So if you've got devices that only have that plug that plugs into the car adapter itself, you can easily take this and plug this in and then still be able to use that cord to charge whatever devices you might have that way. Moving around the side here, you've got a flashlight, which I'll turn on and show you. Now this flashlight is not extremely bright. It is a pretty decent flashlight when in a pinch. Whether you find this flashlight functional or not, it's really going to depend on the person and your situation. But I can tell you, if you're not the person who keeps the flashlight in your truck and have a situation where you break down, you'll probably be pretty glad that you've got some sort of light to begin with, especially if you're out on a dark road where there's no street lights present. Now, if you hit that power button again, it does go to a flashing mode or strobe, and then one more time gives you an SOS pattern that you could display if you're on the side of the road and were to need some help. Hit that again, that turns that off. Now, right here next to your flashlight is another set of ports, and what's nice about that is you've got a USB-C and then two USB-A's here right next to each other. The USB-C is where you can plug this thing into the wall and actually charge the battery itself, but it also works both ways, so you can plug in a USB-C cable and charge your device as well. And then your two USB ports there are also outs so that you can plug in multiple devices. Now, where this comes in handy is not only in an emergency where maybe your car's broke down the side of the road and you'd be able to charge like a phone battery to make a phone call. The other thing that a lot of people don't think about too is, let's just say you're someone that spends a lot of time at the ball field, you got a lot of kids games or whatever, and you forgot to charge your phone that day before you got to the field. You could very easily throw this in your bag or backpack before you walk out to the field, bring a couple charge cables with you, and you can set that right there next to you on the bleachers or on the ground while your kids are playing the game and charge your phone back up. And with it having 24,000 milliamp hour battery capacity on this thing, you could charge several devices with this before it would become depleted. The other accessories we haven't gone over here yet real quick. This does come with a little bag like you see here, which is handy to be able to keep all these components in. Some of these brands offer a case, whether they be included or buy separately. In AstroAI's case, they decided to go with the bag, which is extremely functional still. Does come with a charge cable like you see here. It's USB-A on one end and USB-C on the other. And then the one thing that most of these brands don't come with these days is a little power brick, which is pretty handy. If you just have this cord here, you may not have somewhere to plug this in a receptacle. It's nice that they supply one with the kit. No matter where you are, you can still plug this thing into the wall as long as you got all your cables. Now that pretty much covers all the specs. Let's go ahead and run out to the vehicle real quick. I'll show you how this thing hooks up to the battery, and we'll give you some final thoughts here at the end. All right, so now that we're out here at the truck, we can go ahead and show you how to hook this thing up to the battery. If you hear a rooster crowing in the background, I apologize about that, but I don't know how to get him to be quiet. So let's go ahead and get this thing moving here. We'll go ahead and open this cover up here to where the jumper cables go. We'll plug that thing in like so. Now the nice thing about this thing is it's got a built-in feature where if you didn't know which way the cord was supposed to be hooked up to, it's going to sound an alarm at you letting you know that you got it hooked up wrong. So keep that in mind, especially if you're someone that just doesn't have a lot of experience with cars. Don't feel like this is too daunting of a task for you to do. You can absolutely still be able to make this work. And the nice thing about this is this little box will actually take the place of jumper cables. So if you think about it and you're out somewhere, or let's just say you're the last person to leave a shift at work and there's nobody else there, you come out and your car's dead, you can still actually go out there, put this thing on your battery and get yourself jump started without the need of anybody else. And that's where I feel like these jump boxes are kind of superior compared to the jumper cable days. Where I'll still keep jumper cables on me just for those instances where You just never know. I like to have a fail safe. These little boxes here are clutch when it comes to getting things hooked up. Now, if you hook this thing up the right way, like you see here, turn this thing on. It's gonna be hard for you to see on camera, but there is a little light here that's green that lights up saying it's correct. As long as you see that correct light, you're good to go and you can go ahead and start your vehicle. If your vehicle's under 9 volts, then you're gonna wanna hit the boost button. Now my vehicle's fully charged right now, so I don't wanna do that, but just keep that in mind. Vehicle's completely dead. This thing's pretty good at analyzing, so it knows exactly how much current to put to your battery. And that's the nice thing about it too, is you don't have to worry about risk of overcharge or anything else going wrong, because this jump box is smart enough to be able to look at all that and be able to put out the correct amperage that you would need. So with that being said, rest assured that even if your battery is pretty much completely depleted, this thing's still gonna get you started. Now I'm gonna go ahead and hook this up backwards so I can show you what it's gonna do if you were to hook this thing up wrong. If I hook my red lead up to my negative back here on the battery, and then I hook my black lead to the positive, I now have a light on here showing reverse, which is letting me know that I've got the cables hooked up wrong and I can't jump start this thing. So it's really as easy as that. Green light means go, red light means stop, and swap your leads to make sure you got the right cable to the right terminal. So that's all there really is to it on this little jump box, guys. I really have become a pretty big believer in these little jump starter packs. There's a lot of good brands that have jump start packs on the market these days. I think this AstroAI is going to come right there at the top with all the other competitive brands that are out there. The unit itself is built extremely rugged. It's got real nice corners on it. They have rubber padding on it, so it does have some drop protection. It's actually IP68 waterproof as well, so you don't have to worry about being stuck in a rainstorm and this thing getting wet and the chance of ruining it. And the value that you can pick this thing up for, honestly, it's a great peace of mind just to have on you in the event that you ever need it. Not to mention being able to charge any of your devices or phones when you're out on the go as well. I honestly don't think you can go wrong. That's all I've got for you on this review today, guys. I appreciate you taking the time to watch this. I hope it was somewhat helpful for you, and we'll catch you guys on the next one.